Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear future leaders from all around the country, our great country, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, welcome to your English class. Also, I would like to welcome Mr. Saleh Al-Aujani. He is going to be our sign language interpreter. And now, I think we are ready to start a new lesson. It's first intermediate grade, first semester. Our subject is English. Our lesson of today is going to be a language review. This is my name, Ms. Khulud Saoud. As always, it's a pleasure to be your teacher. Let's start with our online classroom rules. Number 1, find a quiet study area and be ready. Make sure you have everything around, your book, pen, pencil, and maybe someone to talk to. Number 2, avoid distractions like TV, food, or any other online resources. Number 3, keep strong and positive. Language review. Unit expansion, units 1 to 4, pages 34 and 35. Make sure your book is open. Lesson objectives. Learners will be able to review all language words and forms in the previous 4 units, such as question words, responses, and verb be. Let's start. Number 1, language review. A. Write the words in the correct columns. Modern, painting, turtle, rabbit, skeleton, hot, meteor, parrot, fossil, cat, famous, dinosaur, enormous, mouse, big. Look at the first one. Museum items. Can you find me museum items from the above words? Look at this one, rabbit. Is it a museum item? What do you think? Doesn't make sense, right? How about painting? Good job. Okay, yes, painting is a museum item. What else? How about cat? It's a name of an animal. How about parrot? How about modern? What do you think? So, skeleton is the second museum item. So we have painting, skeleton. Do you remember in the previous lesson when we took a tour in a museum? Remember the items that we were mentioning? Meteor. Good job. What else? Dinosaur. Good one. What else? Fossil. Okay. So all of those items were mentioned in a museum. Okay. This is to refresh our memory and also look how many words we have been learning and how many items we know related to museum. Okay. How about the pets and animals? We just mentioned name of animals such as rabbit and cat and mouse. Okay, so all name of animals such parrot go in this side. Pets like cat or animals. Turtle. Good job. What else? Rabbit. Also mouse. Okay. So we have cat, turtle, rabbit, mouse, and parrot. Look how many new words we know related to pets and animals. How about words to describe something? Is it big, small, enormous, amazing? We're looking for adjectives, words to describe. First one is modern. Second one is famous, like Al-Masmak Palace, it's very famous place in Riyadh. Enormous, huge and big, very big. And hot, big also, okay? So now let's take a quick review. Museum items such as painting, skeleton, meteor, dinosaur, and fossil. Make sure you practice the spelling, it's a good idea. Pets and animals, we know cat, turtle, rabbit, mouse, and parrot. And remember their lifespan. Okay, it's a good idea to go back and check, refresh your memory. Words to describe: modern, it's the opposite of old. Okay, something modern. Famous, like it's well known for everyone. Enormous, like the dinosaur skeleton. Hot and big. Okay, let's go to the next part of our language review. Complete the questions. Use what, when, where, who, and how. But before we go further, we said what is a question word to ask about an information. We're looking for information such as, what is your name? It's first time to meet you and I'm asking you, what is your name? I'm looking for a new information. How about when? To ask about time, okay? When is your graduation ceremony? I'm asking about date or time. Where? Ask about place, okay? Where do you live? Who? To ask about a person. Who is he? Who is she? And how? Okay? How are you today? I hope you're doing great. Then write answers. Use your own information. Okay? Let's look at question number 1. As you can tell, there is a question mark at the end, so it's not a statement, it's a question. Is your nationality? I'm asking about your nationality. Maybe you're meeting someone for the first time in a summer camp, let's say, and you want to ask them about their nationality. So what's the correct question word you're going to use? When is your nationality? Doesn't make sense. You're not asking about time. How about where? It's not a place. Who? It's not a person. It's a nationality. So the correct question word is going to be, what is your nationality? Okay? You're looking for an information. And the answer will depend on your partner. They probably will answer, I am Saudi, I am American, and so on. Number 2, are your friends from? Look at this proposition. This can tell us what kind of question we're looking for or we're asking. From is to ask about place. It could be a country, a city, okay? Space, are your friends from? So what's the correct question word? Good job. Where are your friends from? And the answer would be, my friends are from Venezuela or any name of a country, okay? Let's look at number 3. Space, old is your partner. Look at this word right here, old. What do you think I'm going to ask about? Good job. I'm asking about the age. How old is your partner? And the answer would be, he or she is, could be 13 years old, 14 years old. The answer will be different, depend on your partner age, okay? So let's go to the next part. Question number 4. Is your best friend? Is your best friend? And here, his or her name. The answer can tell us that we're asking about the name of his or her best friend. So the question word is going to be, good job. Who is your best friend? Okay? Who is your best friend? His or her name is so and so. Number 5, space is your friend's email. I'm asking about your friend's email. I'm asking about an information. So the question would be, what is your friend's email? And the answer would be, my friend's email is, and remember, we learned how to write an email. Most of the time start with a name or abbreviation for a name, at, then a server, dot. Okay. and the rest of the information. Let's go to question number 6. Is this in your backpack? What do you think? What is this in your backpack? I'm looking for information or an item, okay? It is, and then you're gonna explain. Look at your backpack and look what you have inside. It's a good idea to ask your partner, what is this in your backpack? And depend on their answer, you're gonna write the answer, okay, right here. Number 7, is your pet's name? I'm asking about your pet's name. What is your pet's name? And the answer will be, my pet's name is, and you will be writing your partner pet's name, okay? Take a moment, double check your answers, make sure you have all the information. Okay, let's go to letter C. We're still working on number 1, language review. Circle the correct response for each question or statement. What's the difference between a question and a statement? Remember when we learned the punctuation and we said using the punctuations can tell us the difference between a question and a statement. A statement usually is a sentence to tell an information, and the question is the way to ask for that information that we have no idea about. Let's look here at number 1. How is it going? How is it going? Ending with question mark, and we start with the question word how. Is the question or statement? Good job, it's a question. How is it going? The response would be not bad. Okay, not bad. I'm good, not bad. Let's look at number 2. See you tomorrow. Remember in the first unit when we talked about greetings, and this is the appropriate way to say goodbye to someone when you're leaving the room. You would be saying see you tomorrow. So what's the appropriate response right here? Is it goodbye or how are you? What do you think? Someone is leaving and they are saying see you tomorrow. Is it appropriate to say how are you? Doesn't make sense. So the correct response would be goodbye. Okay. Number 3. Good evening, Mrs. White. Good evening. This is a greeting. So what's the right response or appropriate response? Is it going to be good night or good evening? You would be saying good evening back. Okay, same thing. Depend on the time of the day you are talking to that person. Okay, usually when you say good night, it's a bit time. Okay, let's look at number 4. But hold on, is this a statement or a question? Good job, it's a statement. Okay, see you tomorrow is a statement too. Look at number 4, thank you. Is it a statement or a question? Good job, it's a statement ending with a full stop. Thank you. What's the correct response? Is it take care or you're welcome? What do you think? Good job, you're welcome. If you're doing something nice to someone and they're saying thank you, you would be showing that you're welcome, you're nice, you're caring about them. Okay. How about this one? Is this your first time here? Ending with question mark. Is it a question or a statement? Good job, it's a question. Start with verb be is. Is this your first time here? So the answer would be yes or no. Okay. Yes, it is, or no, it's my last event. Okay. Let's look at letter D. Complete the conversation between a tour guide and a family of tourists. Letter A. You, Umar. Yes. So what do you think? It's a yes-no question. Can you look at the answer? It's a yes-no question. So right here I'm looking for verb be. Are you, Umar? I want to make sure, yes or no. The answer would be yes, I am. I am Frank Lawson. I'm your guide. Nice. What's the nice response when someone is introducing themselves to you for first time? Nice to meet you, okay? Frank, this is my family. This is my family, and my family is a singular noun. Those, my children. How about my children? Is it a singular or a plural? Those are my children over there, okay? So let's look back. Are you Umar? It's a yes/no question. The answer would be yes, I am. I am Frank Clausen. I'm your guide. Nice to meet you, Frank. This is my family. Those are my children over there. What? Their names. What do you think? He's asking about probably the kid's name. What? Their names. It's a plural. So what is the correct verb be? Is it is or are? Good job. What are their names? The boy's name is Adil and the girl's names is Mona. And this is the short form of name plus is, verb be is. Space, are they? Are they? Look at the answer. Adil is 12 and Mona is 10. So what's the question about? It's asking about their age. Remember the question word to ask about the age? Good job. How old are they? How old are they? And the answer is Adil is 12 and Mona is 10. Nice family. Thank you. This is the correct and appropriate response. Okay, good job. Take a moment and double check your answers, please. Okay. Work in groups of 3. Write down 6 commands. Give the commands to another group. Okay. You can say, open your book. Open your books. Don't talk. Please close the door. Okay. And remember, when you give a command, you need to be polite, followed by please, okay? Or can you? Can you please open your books? Can you please or please do not talk? Please close the door. Okay, practice this with your family members. It's a nice game, and if they get it wrong, you can repeat the same command in English. Guess what it is. Okay, look at this boy right here. He has a backpack full of items. Okay, is it a calculator? Yes, it is, or no, it is not. So it's a good idea to practice this game with a member of your family or maybe a friend who's visiting your house. You can play with your school bag and hide some items. Ask them. I'm going to explain the game for you right now. Give some items to your teacher. Example, pencil, pen, keys, airbrush, cell phone, etc. Your teacher puts the items into a bag or pack bag. One student puts on a blindfold. The student chooses an item, feels it, and says what it is. The class says if the student is right or wrong, okay? So it's really nice game to practice describing the item and how does it feel, what is it, and try to guess. And also to learn how to ask a question about certain item, okay? Let's look at the next page. Open your workbook, page 105. Complete the questions. Use what, when, where, and how old. Then match each question to its correct answer. Let's start with the first example right here. Letter A, where are you from? Where are you from? I'm from the United States. The question is about a place, and here is the answer. I'm from the United States. Let's look at number 1. Space is your graduation. What do you think? I'm asking about the graduation. What's about it? Good job. When is your graduation? I'm asking about specific time or date. Number 2, day is today. This is a common question. almost your teachers ask you this question every day. What day is today? Okay, what day is today? Good job. Let's look at number 3. Are you? Are you? How old are you? Good job. I'm asking about your age. Number 4, is your house? Is your house? Where is your house? I'm asking about the location. Where is your house? Number 5, month is it? Month is it? What month is it? Is it September? Is it November? Number 6, is your school? Where is your school? I'm asking about the location again, okay? Both questions 4 and 6. Is your brother? How old is your brother? Now we have all the questions right here. Let's look for the answers, okay? Question number 1, when is your graduation? So I'm looking for specific time or a date. What do you think? I graduate in June. Does it make sense? Good job. Yes, I graduate in June. Number 2, what day is today? What day is today? What do you think? It is September? I don't think so. Today is Monday. Yes, correct answer. Today is Monday, okay? Number 3, how old are you? I'm looking for specific number. I'm asking about the age. My school is near my house. He's 20 years old. What do you think about this one? No. Actually, it is 17. Next, where is your house? I'm looking for place. My house is on Park Avenue. Remember, we said usually with street name, it's capitalized, so this can tell me it's an address. Okay. Next, number 5, what month is it? It is September. How about the next one? Where is your school? My school is near my house. And number 7, how old is your brother? He is 20 years old. Okay, because I'm talking about brother, so it's going to be he is, etc. Let's go to the next exercise B, write the negative. Look at this example right here, sit down. I'm asking you to sit down, please sit down. If I ask you not to do that, how can I make it negative? Don't sit down. Good job. Let's look at number 1. Please close the door. If I ask you not to do that, how am I going to do that? Please don't close the door. Did you notice something? I added don't right here between please and the verb close, okay, to ask you not to do that. Number 2, today is Sunday. Today isn't Sunday. Number 3, he is from Oman. He isn't from Oman. Number 4, they are sisters. How to make that negative? They aren't sisters, and this is the short form of it. Usually, if you want to write it in a full form, are not. I am 10 years old. I am not 10 years old. Okay, double check your answers. Take a moment. Let's go to letter C. Change the statements to questions. Okay, so here is the information. Today is Tuesday. How to ask about this statement, how to change it to a question. I'm going to start with the verb be, is, and then the thing I'm going to ask about is today Tuesday, ending with a question mark. And this would be a yes, no question. Good job. Number 1, it's March 17th today. I want to ask about this statement. I want to make it a question, sorry. Is it March 17th today? It's a yes/no question. Number 2, Sabah is 17 years old. Is Sabah 17 years old? Yes or no question again. Number 3, you're from Syria. A name of country. You want to make sure yes or no question. Are you from Syria? Followed with a question mark. Letter C, you're Jordanian. It's a nationality. Are you Jordanian? That's your pencil. Is that my pencil? Those are our posters. Are those our posters? That's a famous painting. Is that a famous painting? It's a good idea to pause the video if you need to double check your answers. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something. See you inshallah next class.